Well, welcome back everyone to another episode of ShadeTV. My name is Marissa Hill, and today we'll be discussing something that I was able to cop after taking an L last year, and these are the Nike Dunk Low Lottery Dunks in the Malachite green colorway. Let's take a quick sneak peek. Welcome back everyone to another unboxing and review. If you're joining us for the first time, welcome in. Today we'll be discussing a sneaker that was re-released this year, but initially released last year back in August, on August 31st. I took an L on these, so I was really excited when I saw that they were going to be re-releasing these, so I had to snag a pair since I'd already seen these in hand and knew that they were amazing in quality. So we'll go through the overview of these, jump into size and fit, followed by how I styled this really beautiful vintage looking sneaker. Then we will conclude with how these are currently doing on the resale market. So let's jump right into it. For those of you who have already seen videos on this, you probably know that this is a really cool sneaker for many different reasons, especially how they really incorporated what is representative of a lottery ticket or even slot machines and incorporated that into the vision of this sneaker. The sneaker did release in two different colorways. It released in a gray fog and this malachite green colorway. I feel like the green was what I was vibing with the most, though the gray color option was also nice. As far as the front of the sneaker goes, we do have just white tumbled leather here. And then on the front, we've got this nice malachite green tone. Again, just makes me think of the lottery. As far as laces go, we get satin laces, which is a little bit different than we usually see on the Dunk. It gives it a little bit more of a flashy tone. As you can kind of see when it hits the light, it has that nice shimmer to it. And then right here, we've got this like quirky branding here, as you would see for the lottery. And then Nike's logo is in white and black. Underneath, we have an off-white colored tongue. And then on the side portions here of the eyelets, we have more of that green tone. Let's take a look at those details, then move along to the side paneling. All right, so wrapping around to the side panels, as you can see on the right sneaker, one of the coolest parts is we do get this little accessory here. And for most of us who have experienced scratching a lottery ticket, you definitely have to have some kind of change, which makes it easier, or a set of keys to really scratch those tickets. So it's nice that they gave you this cute little Nike accessory here that says the Ultimate Dunk scratch off coin with little stars. And as far as the Nike swoosh goes here, you can see that it is matte in color, but you can actually use this, or you can use a coin or a key to actually scratch the black off of the Nike swoosh mark. And underneath, it actually reveals a different tone of symbols underneath to really showcase kind of the lottery and symbols that you would see on a slot machine. So it's really cool that they've incorporated kind of an activity with the sneaker itself. Underneath, you've got just that simple, clean white leather. And then as we wrap around to the back, we've got Nike embroidered in white on top of the green. Then the interior has that really just cool font for the Nike and swoosh mark, which you see on the tongue. And the insole is just a simple white. The same color blocking is on the lateral side and medial side of both sides of the sneaker itself. As we wrap around to the bottom of the sneaker, where we get to the midsole, we do have an off-white tone and then green to complete the outsole with. All right, so let's take a look at those last and final details. As far as size and fit goes on these, I felt like these were really snug for some reason. So I would recommend going half a size up in this dunk. My toes definitely reach the top of the toe box region here. I do have higher to narrow feet, so do take that into consideration when deciding on what size range will work best for you. All right, so now let's talk about how I styled this pop of green tone. I really love wearing green. It's kind of like a safety color outside of black and gray for myself. So I really had fun with this one. For the first look, I wanted to keep the look pretty simple with some nice, just basic cream pants. And then for the top, I wore a beige sleeveless vest. For the second look, I decided to wear a white linen blazer with some white shorts, definitely to keep a nice, clean, monochromatic look to make the sneaker pop. And for the last and final look, decided to wear some patterns with this button-down collared tee and this really just cool satiny material that had cool floral prints all over it, and there was some green hues which I feel like really complemented the sneaker itself. I wore a basic white tank underneath that, and then just some nice simple cream pants. now let's talk about how crazy these are doing on the resale market. So these retailed at $120 and they're currently going between $160 to $200. All right, everybody, that is it for this unboxing and review. If you joined us for the first time, thank you so much. My name is Marissa Hill. This is ShadeTV. We will catch you on next episode.